Hello and happy Tuesday. We're so excited to be starting off your evening. I'm Walker Farmer.
And I'm Rebecca Wallace. You're watching NewsWatch Ole Miss.
We've got a packed show for you tonight, starting off with some updated information on the career fair.
And later, a STEM building package that you don't want to miss.
But first, let's take a look at your current conditions with weather anchor Veronica Flores.
Yes, right now in Oxford, we're looking at temperatures of around 82 degrees. We just got done having some pretty heavy rains, but as you can see, the sun has come back out, and I don't expect any more rain later in the evening, but I'll have a more in-depth report later in the show. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Veronica. In other news, Southside Art Gallery is a vital part of Oxford's art community. Located on the square, it is committed to promoting the arts through its program of monthly exhibits, frequent artist receptions, and other public events. The current exhibit is Watercolors and Realism by Lauren McCracken and Views from the Mississippi Gulf Coast by Billy Solitario. The displays will be up until Saturday, September 28th, every day from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you have any questions or interest concerning the Southside Art Gallery, contact Southside at southsideartgallery.com.
Well, the campus cafeteria is welcoming and a convenient spot for students and offers more than just a place to eat.
Let's take a look at how it's becoming a favorite for students with NewsWatch reporter Sneha Veryuru.
The University of Mississippi has many overlooked heroes, especially the cafeteria staff. With their tireless dedication and unwavering commitment, they not only nourish students, but also create a welcoming environment. Students and faculty share their appreciation for the staff at the dish.
It's really convenient to just come down and grab a quick snack, and they're always so nice and very kind.
They're all really welcoming. As soon as you walk in, they greet you. They're really quick to cater to you and to make sure that your dining experience is the best.
The fact that we have a cafeteria gives us the ability to break bread together, to build relationships, stronger bonds. Everybody that works in the kitchen is huge for student success because it's all about community, relationship, and building bonds together.
Next time you eat at one of the university's cafeterias, consider showing your appreciation to the staff.
Tomorrow jumpstarts Career Fair Week at the Pavilion Club. As you can see on the screen, it will be held from 12:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. and students of any major are welcomed. Bring a copy of your resume and make sure to dress professionally. You can register through Handshake with your Ole Miss email.
Speaking of things Ole Miss is offering, the university has announced they will be offering flu shots to all students, faculty, and staff. Get your shots at the Galtney Lot Plaza from 2 to 4 p.m. tomorrow. Please bring your student or faculty ID and prescription insurance card.
Well, cartoonist and author Marshall Ramsey came to Oxford to introduce his new book, Saving Sam.
NewsWatch reporter Cassidy Rickley covered the event. Let's take a look.
Saving Sam. He's a cartoonist and an illustrator and a writer. Let's go listen.
So 10 years ago, I wrote a book called Banjo's Dream, and it was an A through Z book where Banjo was the hero, and through all letters of the alphabet, he went out and saved the world. Well, in this book, Banjo goes to save his best friend, Sam, but he discovers over time that Banjo needs some help.
Ramsey is probably better known for his political cartoons. He was a long-term political cartoonist at the Clarion Ledger, a position that he now holds with Mississippi Today. He says that he got the drawing bug very early on.
So when I was a kid, I think my mom figured out early on to keep me quiet in church. She'd give me crayons and paper. So I was really young. She figured out I could draw. And I used to love to draw airplanes and Star Wars. And I really loved drawing politics. Yeah, I know, it sounds weird. When I was 8, I told my dad I want to be an editorial cartoonist. And he looked at me and he said, "You'll be the best one ever."
For now, though, Ramsey says that he's really enjoying his adventures with Sam.
Well, we're 1 week into Saving Sam, and it's doing really well. But to be honest with you, I would love to do a series of adventures with this cast of creatures because, to be honest with you, they're like my friends. They're really a lot of fun, and I think it would be fun to draw for the next, 20, 30 years, puppies and kitties.
Now that we know a little bit more about Marshall Ramsey and his readings, I know I'm going to start reading him, and so should you. This is Cassidy Rickley with NewsWatch Ole Miss.
This week marks the start of Homecoming Week. The Student Association has several events leading up to Saturday's game versus Kentucky. Be sure to stop by the Union tomorrow for the Wild Honey Flower Truck from 11 to 1, then head over to the Pavilion for the Career Expo and Grad Fair from 12:30 to 3:30. Thursday, you can visit the Union for Pups and Pops from 11 to 2 and head over to the ballroom at 7 for Blastin' the Wildcats. And don't forget, Friday is Homecoming Parade at 5:15 at the Union Plaza to Courthouse Square. Also, congratulations to go out to our 2024 Homecoming Court.
Improv, Ole Miss Student Improv Group, meets every Monday and Thursday at 10:15 p.m. in the RC South Dining Hall. Members of the improv troupe, along with audience members, play games where the main goal is to come up with the funniest things you could think of. Along with their weekly meetings, Improv also puts on paid performances. If you're interested in joining or going to watch, all you have to do is show up. Contact umprov@gmail.com with any questions.
Ever wondered why some people go to Ole Miss?
Ole Miss has students from all over the country. What makes them choose to go to a college in a small Mississippian town?
Let's see NewsWatch reporter Caden Williams ask people this question.
Standing here in front of the student union with a lot on my mind, like the question of the week. Why did Ole Miss students choose to come to Ole Miss? Here are the answers that I got.
The reason I chose to come to Ole Miss was because of the multiple scholarship opportunities I had and meet new people.
I'm from out of state and I wanted to meet new people and make new friends that I wouldn't have met otherwise. My major is specified here.
To be honest, I just flipped a coin between state and Ole Miss. It landed on Ole Miss.
It was far from home and I could meet new people and experience something else in a different state.
I visited here in Alabama and the biggest thing to me was how small and tight-knit the campus was. I like that I could walk to class and not have to take a bus or anything.
I got a lot of resources here, like my family. It's not far from home. Not gonna lie, y'all are but y'all ain't like I thought y'all was gonna be at Ole Miss.
I knew I wanted to go to an SEC school, and the culture at Ole Miss is just uncomparable.
Ole Miss has one of the best law schools, and I love the campus and meet new people.
I was gonna go to Mississippi State, but I just like Oxford better than Starksville. And I thought it was gonna be fun, and it really ain't nothing to do but walk around and look handsome and try to get women. So.
Well, I'm not handsome, but I'm a decent man.
I'm handsome.
The second that I came here and I visited, I fell in love with it. Everybody just seemed super friendly, and I just was extremely welcomed, especially coming from Chicago. So, highly recommend to anybody thinking about Ole Miss, come here.
Whatever your reasoning is for enrolling at Ole Miss, my advice is to make it count. This has been Caden Williams with the NewsWatch Question of the Week.
Coming up on NewsWatch Ole Miss, we will have NewsWatch reporter Caden Williams giving us our national updates.
Stay tuned to hear just how close the presidential election is looking. We'll be right back after the break.
I would tell all the hotties, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to open up. It's okay to be honest about how you're feeling. But the people who are meant to listen, they'll be with you for life. And those are the people you need to care about. Those are the people you need to open up to. Those are the people that you need to allow to open up to you. We love each other, hotties, so definitely keep reaching out to your friends and check on each other and love on each other, because that's what we about. Love.
She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as the bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place. And if I stayed too long, I'd probably break down and cry. Oh, sweet child of mine.
Since 2000, speeding has killed a classroom of our children. Shame on you. You can never control the consequences if you speed.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
Well, sadly, 4 people have been killed and as many as 39 have been injured today after Russia launched an aerial attack on Kharkiv, Ukraine. The attack hit many residential buildings and a bakery in the northeastern city of Ukraine, which caused the buildings to collapse. The collapse trapped many people under rubble and unable to escape for many hours. World leaders, including President Joe Biden, are meeting today for the 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly. The UNGA is a yearly meeting where leaders discuss global matters and how to resolve them. The 2024 meeting comes as wars continue to rage in Ukraine, Sudan, and the Middle East, and tensions continue to be high on all fronts. U.S. officials have been calling for a de-escalation of the wars and will continue to do so at the UNGA summit. Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen said on Tuesday he has no plans to change the way the state allocates electoral votes. His statement puts to rest the Republican effort to change the state's laws as Election Day approaches. The state awards electoral votes by congressional district, so in the state's current split vote system, the fight is over a single electoral vote from Nebraska's second congressional district. This seat, known as Omaha's Blue Dot, highlights just how close the presidential race is between former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris. Pillen did not have the support that he needed among Republican state senators to ensure that the bill would pass in time for the vote in November. And a new poll conducted by CNN shows that Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris are locked in an extremely close race for the presidency. The poll found that support for Harris hinges on a strong personal appeal to voters, while Donald Trump relies on a diehard fan base and his views of the economy. The race is a close one, as 48% of voters said that they will likely vote for Harris, while 47% will vote for Trump. Well, that's all the time I've got for the watch. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Caden. Speaking of the upcoming election, it's important to get out and vote. And to do that, you need to register.
Registration is simple and can either be done in person at your local circuit clerk's office or through the mail by downloading a voter registration form and mailing it in.
Mississippi residents must be registered to vote 30 days before an election, so the deadline is October 7th.
To register to vote in Mississippi, you must be at least 18 years of age, not declared mentally incompetent by a court, and not be convicted in a Mississippi court of certain felonies.
Voting can be done early, both in person and through an absentee ballot. For more information like what will be on the ballot or where your polling location will be, please visit vote.org.
In other news, Ole Miss periodically makes upgrades that help students and faculty make the most of their time on campus.
NewsWatch reporter Mary Evans has the latest on the brand new STEM building, the Duff Center.
Located on All-American Drive, the Duff Center is the largest academic project in University of Mississippi history. The center will transform the STEM department with cutting-edge labs, high-tech classrooms, and robotics tools. In all of its excellence, students and faculty are already buzzing about the new building. Exciting times ahead for UM.
Definitely the atmosphere of the building. The building is extremely open and you get to have collaboration among every single different science division across campus, and it's very inclusive, it's very fun, and I'm glad that we get to experience this now.
I really like in the STEM building how interactive our classes are. I like that we're not just sitting in a lecture hall, we're in a circle and talking to people constantly, so we're always working on things together, which has been really great.
It makes me want to come to class instead of sitting in an old room. I feel like I'm just there and not really wanting to be there, but this makes me want to come to class. I'm jealous of the freshmen that get to come here and do this for the rest of their 4 years while I only have it for one more.
We want you to have the best education that we can provide you. So it's important that we have the newest technology and the coolest new toys to play with, so that way your education is with the most cutting edge technology so you can go into your field and do great things.
Yeah, the new Duff Center is amazing. I actually have a class there this semester, and it's just awesome to be able to have a class somewhere where it's so nice, such a nice
Yeah.
facility to learn.
For sure.
But I will tell y'all, the main reason I'm glad that construction's done on the building is it has made it a whole lot easier to get from the Grove to the stadium
Right.
and vice versa on game
Sure.
day. That's a lot more of a bigger deal to me than just in class.
I agree, and I also have a class there, and I think it's a pretty nice building. But, well, Veronica, you are the weather anchor. Can you tell us a little bit about tonight's conditions?
Yeah, so as you guys know, we've been having a lot of rain today, on and off, but later in the night we're going to expect that to just, end. We're going to be cooling down a little bit and some light fog, but I'll have more after the break.
How many letters?
5 letters.
Just think about, what am I doing right now?
Smile. Smile?
Uh-huh.
This is so easy.
Nobody likes to be stopped by the police, but if I'd seen her texting while driving and given her a ticket, it just might have saved her life.
Are you looking for more in this world? Then we are looking for you. The big-hearted, the bold, those driven by purpose. We are the Peace Corps, volunteers, partners, communities in more than 60 countries, bringing our experience, joy, and passion to building a better world together. Are you ready to serve boldly, to go the distance to make a difference? Then we have a place where you belong. Join us.
We are for places of awe and wonder. For monuments and stories that bind us together. We are the National Park Foundation, and with your support, we protect our country's most treasured places. For today and for always. Support today at nationalparks.org.
Elmer loves to giggle. Elmer's mommy taught him that laughing can help when you have a big feeling, like when you feel happy. Make sure to celebrate when you're happy and laugh it out. Love your mind.
Hi, welcome back. So, like I said, we did have some rain that started around 3, and it was on and off. Well, as you can see, we have the sun that came back out. We're looking at temperatures of around 82 degrees. We have a little bit of clouds and a light breeze, but I'm not expecting too much rain to come back. As you can see, in northern Mississippi, our hotspot is in South Haven here in Oxford. We're looking at a temperature of 82, and Tupelo is pretty hot too with 89, with that sun being out. For tonight's forecast, as I said, the rain is not coming back, but we will have minimal fog and a light breeze with that storm that came, and no rain, and the clouds are definitely going to set in. For tomorrow, the rain does come back with this storm that we're having. We'll get more into that, but we're going to have a light breeze, a 20% chance of precipitation, so I would definitely plan for that. And for tomorrow's temperatures, we can see this is definitely the same in northern Mississippi. We're looking at temperatures of around high 70s and low 80s. And like I said, we have this tropical storm that was coming in with Tropical Storm Helene. And what this means for us is some heavy rain and some winds, but it's going to come in through here, and it's not going to be too bad, but we're definitely going to feel the effects from that today and later in the week. So as you can see, the rain is gonna stay around. We're gonna have rain all throughout this week, so I would most definitely plan accordingly. We're looking at temperatures in the high 70s, and it's gonna dip around Friday, so I would pack that umbrella and that raincoat and prepare for those conditions.
Thank you, Veronica. I know it's supposed to rain on Saturday, unfortunately. Hope it doesn't slow down Ole Miss's high prolific offense, But let's talk about some other sports. So, Claire, what do you have for us?
Yes, Walker. So coming up, both Ole Miss women's and men's golf teams ended their tournaments well. And one volleyball Rebel has won SEC Player of the Week. Check back in after the break for more.
We are Rebels. For more than 160 years, we've been accomplishing the impossible. From conducting the world's first lung transplant to helping prove Einstein was right. From preserving the past to saving the future. We are Mississippi's flagship university, a place where passion and learning unite, where friends become family, where small-town charm meets world-class innovation. We are the University of Mississippi. We are Ole Miss.
Another teenager, victim to fake pills. That smells like big crime that needs to be stopped. Before buying pills online, think about this. Should buying prescription pills be this easy?
Yeah, bro, I'm picking up. Same guy. I bet. Got you 5.
Think these pills are tested and safe? Think they're the same ones you get from a doctor? You know they're not. Did you know that fake prescription pills may contain fentanyl? And an amount small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil can be lethal. Listen,